in Ontario, Canada, surrounded by evergreens and wide open skies, stands the peaceful Eayer Stonc Zoo. Among its many animals, one stood out, a unnamed Kairo. Kairo wasn't just any lion. He was the zoo's pride, raised there from a cub after being rescued from the brink of death. His mother had perished during a drought in the wild. Alone, starving, he was found and brought to the zoo. Under the zoo's care, Kairo flourished. He grew strong, his golden mane shimmering under the sun, drawing awe from visitors. Children loved him. Adults admired him. He watched them all with calm, watchful eyes. Life was good. But that peace wouldn't last forever. In 2022, a storm unlike anything in 50 years swept across southern Ontario. Brutal winds, hail, and crashing thunder tore through the landscape. The zoo shook under nature's fury. Trees snapped, cages crumbled. Screams of fright and animals echoed through the rain. The primate enclosures collapsed first, but Kairo's steel-barred sanctuary was next. A massive tree slammed into his enclosure, destroying the gate. By the time staff reached the area, Kairo was gone. Only 3 workers remained on site, overwhelmed and out of contact with emergency responders. No one knew where Kairo had gone, but the lion, hungry and confused, had slipped out into the ruined forest that once served as a buffer for the zoo. His instincts had taken over. Rain poured as he walked through broken branches and scattered debris. His paws, once pampered, now pressed into cold mud streaked with old blood. Then he heard it, water, movement. At the edge of a nearby lake, a mother black bear and her cub were fishing. The cub danced in the drizzle, while the mother snatched fish with swift precision. From behind a tree, Kairo watched, breathing heavily. Driven by starvation, he crept forward, then pounced, snatching a fish from the bear's grasp. The forest erupted in chaos. The bear roared and attacked. Claws met fur, teeth flashed. Kairo, inexperienced in real combat, stumbled and slipped. The bear struck him again and again. Kairo fought back, but his movements were sluggish, clumsy. In minutes, he was on the ground, blood oozing from a deep wound in his shoulder. His breath ragged and shallow. The bear eventually backed off, retrieving her cub and disappearing into the woods. Kairo lay alone by the lake, surrounded by mud and silence. A black bird circled above, landing nearby like a shadow of fate. Hours passed, then hope arrived. A rescue team from the zoo, aided by local police, had been following signs, and finally they found him. He was alive but barely. His eyes fluttered. His chest barely moved. Carefully, the team lifted him onto a tarp and carried him to a waiting truck. Back at the zoo, the medical team worked non-stop. Painkillers, fluids, antibiotics, everything they had was used to stabilize him. His wounds, though serious, were treatable, but exhaustion and blood loss pushed him to the brink. The next morning, a miracle, Kairo opened his eyes, weak but aware. Slowly, he licked water from a bowl as staff watched with tears in their eyes. Over the next days, he received round-the-clock care. Soft food, massages to help circulation, and quiet words of comfort from his caretakers. Photos of his recovery went viral. Kairo's story touched hearts everywhere. Now, a new home is being built for him, a semi-wild enclosure to reconnect him with his instincts. And outside his old cage, a sign reads, Kairo, the survivor of the 2020 storm. His story is now legend, a reminder of courage, resilience, and hope.